Shalom, shalom. GMS Louisiana Saints coming at you with a camp video. But before we get started, we like to give prayers, honor, and glory unto
Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, and Kakadash.
Double honors to the apostles and elders, a great millstone. Peace and salutations to the hopeful elect and those that follow the word. All right? But, hey, we just going to get into it today. Hey, what's the degrees? About 30-something degrees out?
No, this is like 29.
About 28 degrees, right? It's constantly trapping, all right? The sun going down, okay? And as you can see, we still out here, all right? Bringing it out, doing the work. But if you could grab that for me, brother.
This 2 Timothy chapter 4, verse 2, it says, preach the word, be instant in season and out of season. Reprove, rebuke, exhort with all long suffering and doctrine.
That's right. It don't stop. Okay, the work don't stop. All right? Whether it's cold, hot, rain, sleet, snow, the work gotta still go out. The word have to go out. All right? The Lord He's not gonna wait on us. All right? We gotta go out there and get this thing. What it says to make your calling and election sure. And this is one of those parts of that work. You know, if the brother can get that Isaiah 30 for me.
This is Isaiah chapter 30, verse 20. And though the Lord give you the bread of adversity and the water of affliction, yet shall not thy teachers be removed into a corner anymore, but thine eyes shall see thy teachers.
That's right. We out here on the highways and byways, okay? In the face of, so all can see us, all right? In the elements, okay? Putting that work in, you know? You got, go ahead.
Oh, no, you got to finish.
Hey, you got men who say they want to come out, all right? But when it get this cold out, or when it get blistering hot, you don't see those men. You don't hear from those men. You don't really want this thing, all right?
If I could say, they got a term called the winter soldier and the summer soldier. The summer soldier, he comes out when the season's good, everything's nice. But the winter soldier is that real one that's in the trenches. Hail, sleet, snow, anything. He's ready to complete his mission, no matter what.
Yeah, the slugger will not plow for the reason of the cold, man. Right? This that word, preach the word in season, what we have to do. It is caruso. It says to be a herald, to officiate as a herald, to proclaim after the man of a herald, but always with the suggestion of formality, gravity, and an authority which must be listened to and obeyed. Right. To publish, proclaim openly something which one has done, but that was the point. Always with the suggestion of formality, gravity, and authority, which must be listened to and obeyed. So if this word must be listened to and obeyed, then we must preach the gospel. All right, it says, "Warn to us if we preach not the gospel." Meaning what? The Lord requires us to be consistent. Right. He said, always, once you start a work, the Lord requires us to finish the work, man. Keep going. Right? The Lord ain't saying that every day will be cold, every day will be hot, but he said, look, preach the word and be in the spirit. Really, the spirit gonna warm us up, man. Right? You know, you gotta go. Hey, you know, you got a slew of things going on in the news. All right? You gotta bring these things out. You have to put that work out. What you gonna do? Look up to the heavens and say, Lord, look, it's too cold outside. I can't go outside. No, you gotta do this, man. You gotta come out and do this work.
For you fakes, a lot of you fakers out there, you know, you ain't thinking about coming out there and do the work for the Lord, man. You niggas somewhere, like the brother said earlier, you somewhere rapping goddamn presents, man.
With your feet tucked under the blanket.
Yeah, with your feet tucked under the blanket, with the reindeer socks on, nigga.
With a boo
No,
thing.
one
Yeah, with your boo thing. Drinking eggnog, man. Old eggnog, nigga. We out here doing the work of the Lord.
That's right.
Right? You got other brothers out here up in the north states, man. 7 below, X below, whatever the hell the below is, they out there putting the work in, man.
Right.
You niggas somewhere tucked in central heat. Right? You ain't that serious as you think you is, man. these are those months that determine what a man is, man.
Right.
You guys that be on the side, and it bring up to this brother, man. All right? You got guys on the side when they get cold, you don't see them. You don't see them for them 3-4 months. And they come back out. Hi. Get your ass on the block, man.
I love y'all brothers.
Fair weather problems.
Yeah. Yeah, you imagine how his shit probably get all fucked up in the cold, man. Yeah, shit turn to diamond.
Hey, a lot of these niggas that say they, want to be soldiers for the Lord, they really frustrate the spirit, man.
Yeah.
Because what they don't do, this word support, they have free course. So it gotta, if it have free course, it means it goes out in every course, man. Right? Why y'all not letting it go out in the wintertime, man? With the trumpet, the trumpet got ice on it, right? Where the part where the sound come out at, with the trumpet is blocked. The holes on the trumpet is blocked. A trumpet is made one way. For what? The word to go through it. To make sure it what? Go out. So it gotta have free course, man.
Yeah, that determines any weather.
Any weather. That's right.
Niggas ain't serious, man. Huh?
In a time of war, the enemy will come at you when it's cold because you least expecting it.
Yeah.
You know, you gotta be ready to blow that trumpet whenever need is.
Hey, if I can say too real quick, hey, we're fulfilling prophecy by coming out and preaching this word. And hey, them Russians, they out in the weather right now fulfilling prophecy on the left-hand side. They
getting it in.
Yeah, they getting it in the cold weather.
We talking about Ukraine. It's cold over there. They putting that iron on people over there, boy. Yeah, brick cold, man.
You got something?
The two niggas in the car. Oh, shit, I was shot by shit my car. Gosh. Instead of driving, you roll that window back up, man. How you gonna feel good about yourself, man? That's like your brother said. That should plague your mind, man. We out here doing the work in the cold. You in the goddamn in the heat, man. Feeling good.
Sucking on a candy cane.
Yeah, man. Right here, hey, man. We don't want no weak ass guys around us, man. If you in that weak, all right, that Stephen spirit, all right, that old Uncle Remy said spirit, the weak ass, don't come around us, man.
The zippity doo dah.
Yeah, zippity doo dah ass spirit. Stay your ass in the house, man. Come on, man, out here, brother. Huh?
This is Proverbs chapter 10, verse 5. He that gathereth in summer is a wise son, but he that sleepeth in the harvest is a son that causeth shame.
Right, they bring shame. Hey, when is the season of harvest? In the winter, right? In the fall going into winter. That's when you gather everything that you've been nursing, all right? That's the last process of husbandry. You know, you plant it throughout the spring, water through the summer, and then you what? You harvest in the winter. Okay? What it says at the end?
He that sleepeth in harvest is a son that causeth shame.
That's right. That's the most important part. You did all that work, and then what happened? You abandoned it.
You're spiritually asleep.
You abandoning your brothers out here. All right? You're inside, like the brother said, in the heat, the central heat and shit, and you still got work to be done. The elect still have to get sealed. You know? Rappers, we still out here. The family of the word ain't hit yet.
We out here.
Yeah, like the brother said, we out here, man. We doing what we gotta do out here.
That's why I said the slumber gonna beg in homes.
That's what you gonna get?
Right, nothing.
Nothing.
It says he shall beg in the harvest and get nothing. You holding it? Bring it up.
Now, hold on that one.
Or one likewise.
You got it.
Yeah, run it.
Run them.
I had it in NLT too. It's the KJV. It's Proverbs 20 and 4. It says, "The sluggard will not plow by reason of the cold. Therefore shall he beg in the harvest and have nothing."
That's
so
right.
you're doing this truth. You know, you claiming to be an Israelite, you claiming to believe in Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, but when things get a little hectic, and it's not just about the cold. It can be any excuse you have. Well, I got my boo at home. I got my family. This in the NLT, it says, "Those too lazy to plow in the right season will have no food at the harvest." You don't kill, you don't eat, man.
That's right.
We're trying to get our crowns, man.
Hey, and what that ultimately go back to, why are we doing this work? To be preserved in the said perils to come. All right? You're going to look for protection from Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai in that day. You didn't store up your spiritual treasures. All right? You didn't. What it say? It escaped me right now, but pretty much, hey, you in a time of danger, you fools were pretty much you was going out there and not. Damn, I'm getting tongue tied and shit.
Cover yourself.
Yeah, you didn't prepare.
You didn't prepare. Yeah.
You didn't prepare, right? But that's the.
Okay.
Go ahead.
It's Sirach 2 and 13. Woe unto him that is faint-hearted, for he believeth not. Therefore shall he not be defended. You're not going to be defended in that day if you're not faint-hearted.
Yeah. And you gonna fall by the wayside, man. You know, you weren't as with this thing as you thought you were. You got something behind?
Yeah. This is Romans 12 and 1. I beseech you, therefore, brethren, by the mercies of the Most High, that ye present your bodies as a living sacrifice.
That's right. You got more on that?
Yeah.
Hey, get it out.
A holy, acceptable unto the Most High, which is your reasonable service.
That's your reasonable service, man. Listen, the Most High don't owe you shit, man. You owe the Most High. You owe him to be out here doing this work. All right? You gotta fight for your crown. How you gonna receive something when you didn't put your best foot forward? You know, this goes into that reasonable service, man. You gotta be out here. But that's good. That's the point.
Yeah. I can also add to that, like I said, this is a sacrifice that we're doing out here. We putting our health on the line. Right? How about you down shot? You know, we're in real cold weather for down here in Louisiana, and it's a lot of causes that can come behind that. You know, we can come down with the flu symptoms. As of right now, our bodies are crippling up, being paralyzed by the cold. But you know, we still putting this work out here.
They got niggas that get a cold and don't even come outside in the winter.
Yeah.
And here we out here pushing, and we might don't even get a cold, man. For some brothers, you know.
Ultimately, what it go into? Yahweh is the one that made sick and made well. Right? So we believe that the Lord gonna protect us to do his work. You know? But Samaki, I know you got one. Go ahead.
Matthew 9:37. Then said he unto his disciples, the harvest truly is plenteous, but the laborers are few. Pray ye therefore Yahweh the harvest that he will send forth laborers into his harvest. So yeah, the laborers are few, man. Yeah, they are few because, hey, we a small number compared to how many niggas it is in the city, man. And so-called Negro Latinos and Native Americans. You know, it should be at least 1,000 of us up here doing this, man. It should be fucking camps all lined up and down Canal Street. But like the scripture states, hey, the laborers are few, man, but there's plenty of work out here. You know, sometimes you're going to labor in the cold. You know, you're going to labor in the rain, you know? But like I'm saying, nobody wants to do that, man. Everybody want, perfect weather, perfect conditions. You know, I don't feel good today, so I can't do it today. Maybe I'll try next week, you know? Whether you sick, you aching, you tired, you broke, you busted, and all that shit, you still got to do the work, man. No matter what's going on.
Niggas gonna want the reward though.
Yeah.
They're gonna want the reward for doing the work. They don't want to do the work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
But nah, hey, go ahead, bring your pre out.
This Proverbs 25 and 13, it says, as the cold of snow in the time of harvest, so is a faithful messenger to them that send him. For he refresheth the soul of his masters, man. All right. And who's our master? Yahweh Shai, man. And to constantly refresh the souls of them is to see us doing that which men don't want to do on earth, man. Right. We've been called to do a work that's separate from any work on the planet Earth, man. Nobody willingly goes in the cold to do anything, man.
It's the dirtiest job right here.
This the dirtiest jobs, man. A prophet, man. We got to say the things people don't want to hear. We got to do the things people don't want to do. All right, but it's all according to righteousness. That's why it says a faithful messenger, man. Right here in the NLT, it says a trustworthy messenger refreshed like snow in the summer, man. So this, at a point to where it be frigid temperatures and frost out here, we done been in the spirit sometimes to where we ain't feeling cold, man. We forgot our feet was numb. All right, it start to what? Refresh our spirit. Because we refresh the spirits and revive the spirits of Yahweh Shai. He'll return the favor, man. Be like, look, I'll put the spirit on y'all enough to get handle business and get from out of them, man. Enough to what? Withstand, man. Because we don't withstand all things if we stay in the spirit anyways, man. But that was the point, brother. It says, every. It says, trustworthy messengers. It says, It says, trustworthy messengers refresh like snow in the summer. They revive the spirit of their employer, because it says that this word is like it's for thirst. It's cold water to thirsty souls, man. All right. So we still know that what we have to preach this thing, man, because there's people to receive this thing, man. And we're reviving the spirit of the Lord by bringing back his people in any climate or inclement weather, man. You got it.
That's a beautiful thing.
Because what about you somewhere, like, for instance, you got brothers in Alaska. What about you somewhere where
it's always cold.
It's always cold. What's just gonna have an excuse there? That's just the what it is. They call it the territory.
Yeah.
Your territory cold all the time, man. Them brothers in Boston, it's cold. I watched them brothers for years. They didn't know wear jackets year round. They might have 1 or 2 times they don't wear a jacket. Every time, everything else is cold all the time, man. Seattle, Canada. They got brothers in Canada, in Toronto and shit. Man, it's 11 below out there, 20 below. I didn't see brothers in Chicago got icicles in their fucking beards, man. Eyebrows, they got ice in their eyebrows. Well, Lord, it was too cold to go out there, man. I mean, if it ain't dangerous, where cars are sliding, wrecks every goddamn where.
A bomb cycle.
You know what I'm saying?
Hurricane.
Yeah, you protect, you look out for brothers and shit. Brothers ain't tearing their cars up, getting hurt, shit like that. Yeah, that's one thing. But when it's like this, man, you gotta get the work in, man. No damn excuse. That was somewhere else from you fake ass prophets out there, niggas self-proclaimed prophets. You ain't doing shit, man. You ain't doing a goddamn thing. What work have you put in? What season have you gone through, man? Yeah, that's why this thing is, the brothers that's on the side, you got to go through a winter or 2, man.
Yeah.
This is the trying time, the testing time, man. You know? The proving grounds, man. Just like, hey, that's not Jim and what they call them, GMC and Ford Motors. They put F-250s out there in the cold to see if it can stay on all goddamn night. When they testing them, before they put them on the production line, they put them in the cold, they put them in extreme heat, they put them in the shit where they check the suspension. Well, guess what? The Lord doing that with his men. Right. Let me put your ass in the winter, see if you come out there and how much you love the summertime. This ain't for no fucking pretty boys, man. This ain't for no. If you a pretty boy, you one of them old Avant, you one of them most genuine niggas, this ain't gonna work out for you, my man. I'm telling you. I'm just telling you. One of them more Charlie Wilson ass niggas, this ain't gonna work for you, my man. Yeah. Morris Day ass, this ain't gonna work. I'm telling you. This shit here ain't gonna work for you, man. Yeah, you too pretty to come out here. It's too hot. I'm sweating. Yeah, I done been around cats like that. It's too cold, brother. Hey, brother, my stomach hurt. Man, we've been out here, brothers been out here with fucking broken arms, you know. I mean, what you had something about?
I was gonna say, I just came from the plantation. I learned to spend $5 just outside, just to put baskets.
Yeah, man.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
so it's like, if I do that for Esau, he can't do it for the Lord. Like, you don't got no excuse.
Baskets? We talking baskets?
Baskets.
Baskets?
The brother was working.
You
The
know?
brother was, a lot of y'all fucking worthless jakes out there would be like, oh, I worked, I'm tired, my feet hurt,
You
my
working
baby hate me, all that shit. But the brother came from work, and the brother's like,
Fucking
the
piece
brother
of
got to
shit.
drive a distance to come down here to come do the work. Y'all should be fucking ashamed.
Yeah.
It's gonna be beautiful when the Most High kills you and everything you love. Love more than Lord.
Keyboard warriors, man. Oh, yeah.
Oh, for sure.
Smiling.
Yeah.
What's up all the time?
Sure.
Overtime too.
Yeah, right.
Hey, son.
I'm seeing zippity doo dah.
Yeah, Remus ass niggas, man. We getting paid too. We getting that same penny, and that's what. And we getting double time, man. You best believe when you look at that bank account in the kingdom, it's gonna be numbers this goddamn long because we got the work in, man. It's gonna be levels in the kingdom, man.
Don't you get extra pay when the weather's like?
Yeah. We doing what most ain't gonna do, man. What his name? TD Jakes. That fat slouchy shit ain't gonna get out here in the works, man. Creflo Dollar, the nigga ain't gonna get out here in them 3-piece Mississippi fucking suits, man. Yeah, niggas ain't gonna do it. We the ones doing it, man.
That's right.
Mississippi pimp.
Yeah. This you see the ambition we got for the Lord, man. The fire we got for the Lord. Niggas ain't gonna do that, man.
I mean, look at Yahushua. Look what he had to suffer, and you can't come and stand out in the cold for a couple of hours.
But your black ass is standing out there for that new PS5 though. The new fucking Jordans, you stand out there in the cold.
That's right.
Ass got blisters on it, man. You stand out there then. You gonna get that fucking tickle me elbow for that big headed ass baby you got, man.
That ain't even yours.
At the fucking mall for Christmas, nigga.
Black Friday.
Black Friday, you're running bitch over in Black Friday in the cold.
Put a 10 out there.
Yeah,
In the cold.
they do that.
They do that. In the cold.
Sitting out there in the
In
lawn
the
chair.
tent. In that bitch.
It's 4 in the morning. It's cold as fuck. That's what the Lord gonna kick you in your ass, man. And like I said, I'm getting raw, but hell with it, man. Sometimes you niggas need to hear that, man. If you don't like it, close your goddamn ears and hit the X at the top of the page, man.
Unsubscribe. Unsubscribe.
The home ain't even working out that a day.
Yeah, I seen him down
He
there.
said,
Fuck
fuck the money.
Yeah, he was in there earlier by himself.
By himself.
He's down there earlier.
He said, fuck the money today, brother.
Yeah, man. Hey, look. Just be quiet. Just be quiet. Look. It's quiet.
Swing it around.
It's
Yeah,
quiet
it's
as a
quiet.
motherfucker down here, man.
Church man.
You ain't see the scoffers ain't even out right now, man. It's the best time to bring it up. Hey, the scoffers ain't out. The rockheads ain't out. Baldhead Keeks definitely ain't out here. All right? You thug, drug dealer niggas, ain't nobody out here. That's what's out here. The police ain't even out here. The ticket woman, you can park here all day. She ain't gonna get out here, man.
Jake don't even go get his ops in the cold.
Oh no.
And he know that everybody know the inside. Like, you go out, nobody there like this.
It's the best
Some
way.
niggas don't even know how to do wickedness, bro.
It's the best
Shit
way.
ridiculous.
You niggas do not. It's the best. This is my type of weather
Yeah.
right here. These black ass niggas don't be outside, boy. Y'all ain't showing a push. It's my weather, man. Yeah, you roll through the hood, them
Don't even go
niggas
get his
inside.
ops, bro. We know his ops inside.
Yeah.
Know they inside right now. Everybody.
The cats inside.
Every,
The fucking crows, the birds. Ain't nobody outside, man. It's not my type of weather right here, man. Niggas, boy, I tell you. This the proving grounds right here, man. We had to see it. If you really love the Lord, you'll be out here. Nigga, you got these, man. Go ahead, brother. Go ahead, I can go there. Go ahead, brother.
Fucking scumbag.
Yeah, man.
This is 2nd Esdras chapter 2. This is what we are working for. This is
Bring the Amos
told.
up. Bring the Amos up to the Come. Bring the Amos up, man. You got these niggas sick.
This is
Roseanne, man.
This is Amos chapter 6, verse 3. Ye that put away the evil day and cause the seat of violence to come near, that lie upon beds of ivory and stretch themselves upon their couches.
Yeah, that's what you niggas doing now in the warm weather, man. You put away that evil day. You ain't out here to preach the word, man. Hey, look how quiet it is, huh? Besides the cars, it's quiet. You don't hear the boom boxes, the music, sirens, nothing, man. I want to see you niggas should be ashamed of your goddamn self, man. How about shit? I was shot, brothers. Nigga, I mean, had one nigga, he all out the sunroof hollering, man. Where he at now, though? Where you at?
Sitting on
Where you at though, man? Nigga hit all the, I mean, do all type of crazy ass shit. Drive by salute. But you ain't know where to be found. Go ahead, huh? I'll give it back to the brother.
And stretch themselves upon their couches and eat lambs out of the flock and calves out of the midst of the stall.
That's you. Demons out here for real.
You all up and get inside.
Yeah, that's how cold it is, man. Niggas trying to get somewhere.
On the red lights, everything.
You got the niggas got the read it again. Nigga got the stew. He all wrapped up on the couch. Eggnog. Nigga wrapping presents. Put tape on the present. I know what you niggas doing, man.
Oh, yeah, nigga.
Wild Fanta. Go ahead.
Hugged up with you. I'll leave that.
Yeah, man. Huh? Yeah, nigga, he right like this. Watching the football game right now, man. I know what you niggas doing. Wrapping presents, hiding the bite. Niggas, I know what you niggas doing right now, man. And a lot of you niggas in the mall right now. Shopping. Go ahead.
That stretch themselves upon their couches.
Yeah, that's what they do. That's what you do, man. You on a comment board critiquing us. Hey, you need to brought out, you should have brought this scripture. Nigga, shut up. You should be out here.
Fuck.
Yeah. Talking about when we out here, man. We out here in the brick cold, man. Go ahead, huh?
He got his Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer pajamas on.
Yeah, I know what you niggas doing, man. Yeah. You got that sweater that's green, red stripes, man.
Jake said
You got the reindeer nose. You got the reindeer ears walking with your boot, man. I know what you niggas is doing, man.
Hey, Jake watching us on the computer with some milk and cookies right there.
Oh, man. That's an inside joke. Inside right there. Go ahead, brother.
And eat the lambs out of the flock and the calves out of the midst of the stall that chant to the sound of the viol.
Yeah, you got la 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 la. You niggas listening to reindeer Christmas music right now, man. Oh, give him the spirit, though. At the Christmas, I'm gonna give him the spirit. You ain't gonna never come out, man. The one thing about you niggas are late to your own funeral, man. You niggas just procrastinate. You never gonna get out here. If you ain't get out here by 9 with all this going on, you ain't gonna never get out here. That's the ones who know, and the ones who straight up bullshit don't know, man. You just say you ain't gonna never get out here. We don't need you out here, to tell you the truth. Stay where you at.
Exactly.
Go ahead, huh?
And invent to themselves instruments of music like David that drink wine in bowls.
Yeah, you drinking your eggnog, you drinking your wine right now. You in the heat. Hold on, yeah. Yeah, I know you did.
When you saw that nigga?
Yeah, man. Walked out, man.
Like you're going home.
Yeah. You got a little more?
God, that drink wine in bowls and anoint themselves with the chief ointments.
Yeah.
But they are not grieved for the affliction of Joseph.
Yeah. You ain't out here doing the work, man. You ain't out here doing the work. That's the main thing. You niggas is bullshit. And most of you niggas, I'm gonna say this, most of you niggas is full of shit, man. The bulk of you niggas that know that you Israel and all that shit, you full of shit because you ain't doing nothing. You don't really love the Lord, man. As you say you do. All right? It's no excuse. You got a camp already, numbers of camps out here already set and ready. All you got to do is get in there. Show up. Ready to learn. Show up, ready to get in order, man. Find out what you need to do. What's going on? You ain't going to do it, though, man. You got that nigga Bart Simpson. He wait till the last minute. Well, you ain't get that moment, man.
Shit, you threw Bart Simpson. It's safe to say you ain't making it. It's safe to without a shadow of a
That's an
doubt.
inside joke.
Yeah. They got a nigga down here that look exactly like Bart Simpson. Man. He got that square head with them four little triangle hairs and them big ass eyes, man. He look just like Bart Simpson, man.
Some black ass gum.
You put a blue shirt and you put some blue shorts on that nigga, some blue shoes. They look like twins. Go ahead.
Hey, there's a recompense for being a lazy, slow belly.
Yeah.
Verse 7. Therefore, now shall they go captive with the first that go captive.
Yeah, so you gonna die. You gonna get jacked up in the first wave of the Most High. So going on His wrath, man. The Lord started letting things get busy out here. You gonna get caught up in that. Get trampled. I can't wait till you niggas start getting trampled. Oh, your holy shot, nigga. It was too cold. That's what the Lord gonna say.
The Most High gonna put the spirit on that Russian or whoever. So man, shut the fuck up when you try to say that.
Yeah,
Hit you in the fucking mouth.
It's too cold. Remember? Depart from me. Huh?
Too cold to see.
Yeah, too
It's
cold.
too cold to say.
Yeah, the Lord gonna hit you with the same shit, man.
Too cold to see.
Hey, I'm inside right now. I can't be bothered. And the banquet of them that stretch themselves shall be removed.
Yeah. It just is what it is, man. We don't, stay your ass at the house, man. You might well, if you weak, right, you ain't in that warrior spirit, man. This type of weather here supposed to rejuvenate you, man.
That's right.
I'm not even cold now. You bring out the word, I'm not cold. That shit done left your mind now, man. Oh, it's too cold. What about? Man, fuck what about, man? Or whatever. Just do it. Yeah, you know. Yeah, man. Hell no. Yeah, man. Go ahead, grab it. Yeah, man.
There's 2 Ezra chapter 9, verse 7. It says, and everyone that shall be saved and shall be able to escape by his works and by faith whereby ye have believed.
It said by his what?
His works and by faith.
That's right. Hey, you want to say
It's
something?
supposed to be a gap in your work. You're supposed to work all summer, and the winter comes in a gap back to when pleasant, warm weather, man.
Just have faith in the winter and have works in the summer. That's how it is.
Jake tried to get strategic with his salvation, Nah, they don't work like that, man. You don't do that with Edom. You don't attack Edom. Hey, it's too cold. I can't come in for this whole week. Man, you're gonna be out of a goddamn job.
Yeah.
It's the same thing with the truth. You're gonna be out of goddamn salvation. You know? What it said, read it one more time for me.
Because you know something, the scriptures tell you that we the workers in the vineyard. Well, sometimes you gotta go to the vineyard and clean up.
Yeah.
Leaves and got everywhere.
Yeah.
You gotta go out there, man. You building the house, hey, sometimes you gotta build the house when it's cold. You on a time schedule, man. Only ones whose house built at a particular time. The roofer gotta be up there.
I'm going back to that plow shit.
Yeah. Fuck you, what are we doing, man? You know, a shepherd gotta be out there. The sheep gotta,
That's right. They gotta eat.
yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
There's
Sometime prophets, man. Summer lights.
summer light.
Summer life.
Yeah.
There's verse 8. It says, shall be preserved from the said perils.
Read it from the top one more time.
Verse 7 says, everyone that shall be saved, it shall be able to escape by his works and by faith, whereby ye have believed, shall be preserved from the said perils, and shall see my salvation in my land and within my borders.
That's right. Hey, coming out here doing this work in this type of weather, it should give you faith. You know, the Lord said you was gonna be out here in season and out of season. You doing the work that the Lord wrote aforetime, okay, to build you. You should be looking like, damn, I'm doing what the Lord told me to do. That should boost your faith. And like the brother said, hey, most times when you come out here, you just forget, hey, I'm too hot or I'm too cold. You forget about that shit. I'm sick.
Shit, aching and hurting.
You just forget, bro. And by the time you know it, the brother over there, hey, and with that, you know, it's time to go home at that time. The work has been done. But go ahead, what it said, read verse 8 again, Babaka Shah.
It says, shall be preserved from the said perils, and shall see my salvation in my land and within my borders, for I have sanctified them for me from the beginning.
I want to say this too. We have beautiful examples of this work. The apostles been out here for 30, 40 some years, man. Nigga, you wouldn't even thought about when they was out here in the brick coals of New York, man. countless year after year after year after year, man.
You know,
Yeah.
skyscrapers
Yeah.
next to each other, the wind cutting through.
Yeah, they been out here. All of a sudden, little old you come along, you worried about the winter, man.
Yeah. Like the truth supposed to change for you. Nah. Hey, that the foundation been laid already, partner. Get
Right.
with it or hey, get left.
That's right, man.
You got a little bit more now?
I thought that was a riddle.
Oh,
Going to 2 Ezra 9
Yeah.
and 9. It says, Then shall they be in pitiful case, which now have abused my ways.
that's right. Hey, you was a sluggard, okay? You didn't want to gather within the harvest. It says what?
And they that have cast them away despitefully shall dwell in torments.
What a torment. All right. Hey, these said powers gonna have you that's gonna have you dwelling in torment. Famine, hunger, the sword. All right. Hey, a lot of y'all got this coming. You came out here, you got a taste of it. When the seasons got a little bit rough, all right, you fled. So go ahead.
Verse 10, it says, For such as in their life have received benefits and have not known me.
That's right. Yeah. Hey, like right now, you at your crib, you got your presents and shit. You know, you done got that ugly ass nigga woman, a brand new BMW. You know what I'm saying, with the bow on the front of it.
If
know?
that.
Yeah, if that.
2000 B.
If that.
God, you know. But you didn't make no terror in the turn. You didn't turn to the Lord. You didn't make no haste to turn to the Lord, man. You know,
Regular ass kids, them Chinese fucking toys and shit.
shit got lead
Exactly.
lead in
Paint.
it.
That's
You know,
what
lead
that's
paint and shit.
Yeah.
Talking about God was good this Christmas.
That's right. You don't know y'all by Shem y'all shy, man.
A lot of you niggas in there helping Big Mama with the fucking ham.
Yeah. With
Right.
the slits in it.
Yeah.
With the boxes on the ham and shit.
Yeah.
With the pineapple with the cherry in the middle.
Say it ain't so. Say it ain't so. Done in the cool.
Yeah, he finished. Except for me.
Go ahead.
Verse 11, it says, And they that have loathed my law, while they had yet liberty, and when as that place of repentance was open unto them, understood not.
That's fake. You think the doors of mercy close for a minute while it's cold and then reopen? No, this is a part of that time. You have a set amount of time. Hey, and it'll be your goddamn luck, which we don't believe in luck, but it'll be your goddamn luck. What if the doors of repentance close, all right, in the winter? Your ass ain't all open.
Open, man, rather, yeah. And you have to come out
Yeah.
and go into it in the cold. What you gonna do?
What the hell you gonna do, bro?
Hey, but you go out there and get them sevens in the winter.
Oh, yeah.
That's what I done seen you niggas at the weed man spot.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Getting them pills, nigga. You know? Yeah. Well, you gonna get that teleport, you know? Yeah. You niggas running to the boo house.
On an ugly Christmas sweater parties
Yeah,
and
you
shit.
niggas, man.
You know? I know a lot of those niggas, bro.
Yeah.
You gotta get this one.
Yeah, kind of. It says, I'm going to read verse 11 again. It says, And they that have loathed my law, while they had yet liberty, and when as yet place of repentance was open unto them, understood not, but despised it. The same must know it after death by pain.
That's right. You niggas look at us while we out here, all right, preaching this where you say, hey, man, those niggas crazy. You know? You niggas look down and say, I'll never be out there, you know, in that kind of cold. Them niggas gotta be crazy. Yeah, we crazy for the Lord, man. We crazy about salvation. All right?
Hey, the men of the Lord in the Bible had an edge about him of craziness, man.
That's right.
Look at Peter. Peter was a wild boy.
Wild boy.
And if you knew who Peter was, you'd go into a little bit of David was a wild boy, man. All right? Samson, he was a wild boy. All right? Paul and Moses was Moses on edge from the niggas, man. Wow.
That's right, bro.
You gotta be men of the Lord will cut from a different cloth, man. You gotta have a little bit of craziness, man, dealing with you niggas, man. Y'all sure had a little bit of that, man. Deal with you niggas. You niggas bought grief on them, man. Yeah, dealing with you niggas, man. You gotta be crazy.
Yeah, beat the shit shit out.
You niggas will make somebody goddamn crazy, man.
But it said what? The last verse?
This is the same, but know it after death by pain.
That's right.
Yes,
Because
Lord.
of your lack of effort, okay? Because of your choice and when you wanted to serve the Lord.
And you will be cold.
Oh, yeah.
You gonna get acquainted with cold. What cold is, man. Your body turns cold.
You just stand off in a space and wake up in the spirit world. Then you will know what cold is.
Wasted.
You
got that rigor mortis, man.
It's gonna pop up over.
It's like camera zooms in, your soul leaving your body.
That's right. You got something, yeah?
You was finished?
Yeah, you finished.
This Matthew 7 and 25, 24. It says, therefore, whosoever heareth these sayings of mine and doeth them, I will liken him unto a wise man which built his house upon a rock. And the rain descended, and the floods came, and the winds blew and beat upon that house, and it fell not, for it was founded upon a rock. And the winds blew. Winds represents trouble, situations, all right, temptation, okay, all these things, man. And you can liken this to the same, man. You could get a cold, you could die, you could freeze, all right. Things happen, man. But we gotta withstand certain winds and certain temperatures, man, and on all levels, man. All right, it ain't just a temp. We talking about a temperature. We ain't gonna serve the Lord because of a temperature. At the end of the day, when our salvation is at risk, you see. But men that build a house upon a rock, which you can liken your house into your abode, your body, okay, physically, your temple. Okay, wind's gonna blow up on it, man. You have to sustain yourself, man. Same in any setting. Okay, you have to be the same man of the Lord in any setting, man. You gotta be.
If you believe yourself to be a man of the Lord, this should be the least of your worries, you know. Compared to the amount of things that's coming in the near future, this should be the least of your worries. You should be trying to do everything you can do, all right, to ensure your salvation. All right, and like the elder always go into, man, I'm a die trying, all right, and I can say that for the if we not the elect, we gonna die trying to beat those men,
and we rather withstand this win, cause they got a win in Jeremiah 50.
Yeah.
All right, they got a win in Revelation 7. That when he let him go, we would rather go through this so we could avoid that tip and be a covert from that tempest that real wind that's coming, man.
Right.
All right, we'll take this. All right, just to avoid that real wind that's coming, man.
What do you call that shit?
A nuclear winter, man. A bomb cyclone.
Right.
That what comes after the nukes.
Hey, the pieces getting set up now. The pieces are getting set up.
At least I like the person. At least I went out ushering in the elect, man.
That's right, brother.
If I go, I'm gonna still be honoring the kingdom for this man took part in helping the elect be ushered into the kingdom of heaven. I put in my work. He went out there in the winter. He ain't took no breaks, man. All right. All of you guys, you don't have that honor, man. You had slips and falls, you stopped. You didn't even get. You knew. This nigga here knew, but he didn't go out there and do a damn thing, man. Why did you even get water to the prophets, man? Because he didn't help out some type of way. You know? He didn't do shit. And if you was around, you was bullshit. You weren't even serious about getting into the truth, man. Or getting into the camp. Bullshit. See you for a month, you don't come. See you for another week or two, then everything else you don't come, then you just pop back up.
Out of nowhere.
Out of nowhere. This is a consistent thing. You have to be consistent. You be consistent for Esau, or for your business, for your job, or whatever like that. You need to be consistent for the Lord. I just hate weak ass niggas, man.
Like I say, we come out here once a week. We meet up, throughout the week on some other time, but we come out once a week for an hour or two. You can't do that, Jake. Like the brother brought out earlier, your reasonable service. You can't come out for an hour or two once a week
You doing 8s and 10s for Esau every day.
in the cold.
Yeah.
Edom don't give a fuck about you, man.
Then you
I
gonna
gotta
get
make
taxed.
this money. And
Yeah.
You
come
getting
on,
taxed
man.
for that overtime. That
Right.
extra time on that check you put in, they gonna take that in overtime.
That's right.
Let's be real.
Yeah, that's exactly. Hey, that's what we have to go through. Like it was like, hey, the cost got to go in, no matter what, no matter it's cold or not.
Yeah, no matter what.
You niggas ain't never been. I've been on that motherfucking river out there.
Oh, don't get me started.
You can't. It's so cold. Your fingers and shit moving slow.
Them bitches locking up.
Yeah.
You know? But
You dealing with fucking chain links this fucking thick. Gotta put them bitches on your shoulder and wrap an iron or some shit and then chain it up to a big ass fork. You niggas ain't done shit. Mud and shit out there. It's raining cold. You ain't been through shit, man. You worried about this? Huh?
these niggas pampered, man.
Yeah.
The Lord not looking for that. You can take that shit up the street. Lord not, he looking for men. That's what he looking for. Spiritual warriors. We out here at war right now.
And that's why the Lord already knew them, man.
They set from the
Yeah,
foundation.
just to be PG.
Yeah.
The Lord already knew the men that's gonna withstand the cold, because he put a spirit within them, man.
That's right.
Like he said, there's a spirit that's in a man. It's the spirit that's in a man, as he speak about in Job, man. All right, that man candle already lit, man.
That's right, brother.
And his fire not gonna be put out, regardless of whatever it is. You get a certain accounts with Daniel and
man.
Meshach
And
in the fire. He said he made his spirits a flaming fire, man.
That's right, brother. Who can put it out?
Who can put it out, man? Right? If the Lord did it, who gonna stop it? Who gonna prevent it? So at the end of the day, the Lord already know the men. The Lord ain't looking for them.
That's right.
The Lord, come on, man. We know what it is, man. Y'all just gotta figure it out. Y'all gonna either serve the Lord or the Lord gonna serve y'all.
You don't want that serving.
Jake know what that serving
You
is
don't
too.
want that serving.
Yeah.
That's gonna be a plate that you can't eat. Go ahead,
As a saying down here,
what you about
I'm
to
gonna
say?
serve you.
Yeah.
Oh, what Jake said, I'm gonna serve you. Yeah, Jake, yeah. The Lord got some serving to do, man.
Yeah, put in work for a nigga, but can't put in work
Yeah.
for a woman.
They'll put in work for a nigga. If a nigga pay them to go do a hit, they'll go do the hit in the cold, brother. Like, look, I need that done before sundown.
They'll slide for free. Just to
They'll
prove
slide
themselves.
for free, yeah, to prove themselves. You right, brother. You know?
We'll bring the 3 out. Right.
Hey, this precept goes into a lot of what we've been talking about. A lot of y'all are just full of excuses and aren't worthy to come to the supper, come to the wedding of Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai. You're constantly getting called to it, but hey, let's let the parable speak. This is Matthew 14. I'm going to start at 16. Then he said unto him, a certain man made a great supper and bade many, and sent his servant at supper time to say to them that were bidden, come, for all things are now ready.
Right.
And they all with one consent began to make excuse. The first said unto him, I have bought a piece of ground, and I must needs go and see it. I pray thee, have me excused. And another said, I have bought 5 yoke of oxen, and to go to prove them. I pray thee, have me excused. Let's look at some modern examples. I just bought a house. I just bought an apartment. Or I just got a new car.
My girl's pregnant.
Hey, it's about to go into that.
But you niggas don't make excuses when my girl come around. It be cold just like this.
Yeah.
When I'm fucking parades and
Cold
shit.
in February.
A nigga never have nothing to do 356 whatever the days is, but with the one time he got to serve the Lord, he got everything in the world to do.
The whole world's on his shoulders.
Yeah. The nigga got hard shoulders because he got everything all piled up on him. Now that's, you know, just need to hear no that, but go ahead with the proof.
Verse 20. And another said, I have married a wife, and therefore I cannot come.
The boot thing.
So the servant came and shewed his lord these things. Then the master of the house, being angry, said to the servant, go out quickly into the streets and lanes of the city, and bring in hither the poor and maimed, and the halt and the blind. But now I'm going to jump down to verse 26. if any man come to me and hate not his father and mother and wife and children and brethren and sisters, yeah, and his own life also, he cannot be my disciple. And that hate is going into love less. Your love and your commitment to Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai should be more than anything out here. The elements, the weather, the job, the kids, the woman, all that. Everything else is secondary in your life compared to the works that you're supposed to be doing. If you've heard this word of Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai. Verse 27, and whosoever doth not bear his cross and come after me cannot be my disciple.
Bearing your cross.
Read that last part one more time, brother.
Matthew 14 and 27, and this is in red letters, so it's Yahweh Shai speaking himself. And whosoever doth not bear his cross and come after me cannot be my disciple.
Hey, you cannot be a disciple of the Lord if you do not bear your cross. Just come with that. You know? Just come with that, man. All right? All these different afflictions, brothers going through other afflictions than just the cold. Brothers going through shit and then gotta come out to the cold and still bear their cross. You can't fold, all right? When it come down to this, go ahead.
I was just gonna say the same shit you Jakes on the other side of the camera go through in your daily life. You don't think we go through the exact same thing?
We humans. We regular people.
We got the same problems y'all got. But what do you see us out here in the cold, prophesying in the name of Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai, doing the work.
That's right.
And we made a covenant with the Lord to potentially, it may be a possibility, and all you brothers can agree with me when I say this, that we might have to die for the Lord, right?
Sure.
How much more to cold?
Let that resonate. Let that resonate. We decided to die. How much more to go?
We are prisoners of the law.
Prisoners.
A prisoner don't get to say what the temperature is in the cell.
In the cell, yeah. He got to live with the elements. Yeah. He got to deal with the elements. Because you in jail. What Paul said, I have apprehended myself for the Lord, man. And to be apprehended, we have put manacles on us, and we made a vow to the Lord at this point. Well, you should have. If you haven't, you need to go home and repent and make your vow, man.
That's right.
All right? Because if we have decided to die for the Lord, because this is what potentially come with serving the Lord, how much more to stand in the cold, man? For 15 fucking minutes or whatever, man. Or 3 hours, whatever it is, man.
See, this
fucking Jake, man.
This word don't live within Jake, though. Jake never considered these things that he may have to die for this.
Yeah.
So coming out to the cold, that's beyond his comprehension.
But Jake don't stand on nothing anyway.
He don't stand on nothing.
Jake break his own promises he made, man.
To himself.
To himself.
So how much more?
He break promises to his children. This people he's supposed to fucking love, man. All right? So Jake don't keep no promises. Jake will swear to God he gonna do it and don't do it, man.
Never do it.
Even though who he's swearing that ain't your hour. But anyways, that's the farthest you could go without doing something, man. All right? At the end of the day, the Lord deal with morality, man. If you make a choice and a decision to serve the Lord, you got to figure it out, man.
Integrity, too.
Fucking integrity. That's morality. That's morale. Right. That's your morale, man. At the end of the point, man, at the end of the day, we don't got no choice but to do it. And then it don't really come down with mind if we gonna do it. We looking like, look, when we go out there, brother, we talk like that. When we go out there Saturday, and we gonna do this. That means Saturday, this is technically the coldest day of the fucking year, man. And the Lord put the day.
This is the coldest been in 40 years.
In 40 years, man. This is supposed to
19 right now.
Yeah. This is supposed to be the coldest day of the year right here, man. And listen, we're not doing this to get views, likes. We're telling you that in order to serve the Lord, to get the whole point of the matter is you have to serve the Lord, man, relentless.
Right, in the elements.
In the elements, man. This is what we saying. If we do it, you can do it. All right, brother Skinny, come on, man. You know, brothers bad building shit. Brother, it is what it is, man. All right? we ain't gonna, bro, we ain't gonna, like, we not gonna straddle the fence with nothing, man. At the end of the day, bro, just come serve the Lord, brother, and whatever, however. Brothers got ailments, brothers got situations, all right? Brothers dealing with grief, all right? Brothers broke. What are you talking about, man? Come on. Whatever you dealing with, a brother dealing with that. That's right. So if a brother out here serving the Lord, you can serve the Lord too, man.
We got a good definition of cross in the Mind Dictionary.
You got it.
This cross in the minds. It says,
You got
metaphorically, the putting off of the flesh with its passions and lusts, a condition fulfilled in the case of those who are of Yahushua.
Yeah. You see that displayed through all the different seasons, man. Through the summers, the winters, the spring, the falls. The true believers of Yahushua gonna do it. They're not gonna sit up here and make excuses and cast off other shit. The Lord will cast off stuff you gotta do in the world for this, man.
That's right.
All right. So, oh, your uncle died. Okay. When the funeral? Oh, it's Saturday around 5. Ain't gonna make that. Can't make it, baby.
Y'all gotta change it.
Put my name on a book, man. You know? This comes first.
Or if you had a function or something and a matter or something arrives, you're gonna have to deal with that, man. All right, because this, again, the Lord is testing us, man. And the Lord is not just testing us, He's saying where our integrity lie at, man.
Who are you as a man?
Who are you? Like, if the Lord called, the Lord like, you a messenger or ambassador of me, I expect you to be there. You gotta act like one. You know? Or be one.
This Sirach 6, verse 7. If thou wouldest get a friend, prove him first, and be not hasty to credit him. Beautiful. The Lord already knows who his men are, but he's proving us.
That's it.
You're gonna be my friend, okay? Go out in the cold.
Hey, cause what? When you meet a person, right? We all, met friends, and then wherever you was at, you like their spirit or whatever, but you can't just trust them right then and there. Especially with something as dear and dire as this truth. The Lord gave us His jewels, all right? His pearls.
That's beautiful.
Okay?
Which is a word of great value, right? That's why He said, give not my pearls to the swine. All right? That word pearl there is a word of great value. And it's valued over everything, man.
That's right.
Because it ain't even given to everybody. Something that's rare has value to it. Okay? Because it's not what? Everybody can't get it, man.
Right.
You got to go.
Yeah, I'm not just going to walk up to, a person who I seem to like and say, here, man, it's all the money in my bank account. Hold that for me. I'm going to come back and get it. Something of that nature. Nah, I got to prove you first. Okay? And that's just what Yahushua is doing with us. Taking us through the ringer. Putting us through all this is a section of that proving ground. Like the brother said, you're going into integrity. But I'm gonna grab a pre from Samaki and swing it back on this side.
Jeremiah 20:9. Then I said, I would not make mention of him, nor speak any more in his name, but his word was in my heart as a burning fire, set up in my bones. And I was weary with forbearing, and I could not stay. So yeah, if you're a man of the Lord, man, you're ordained from the foundation of the earth. If you're a man of the Lord, you're gonna be out here in the cold, the rain, whatever, the heat. And Jeremiah was saying, hey, his word was burning so much he couldn't hold it back, man. He had to preach it, because he couldn't sit still, he couldn't sit on his hands, man. He said, and he definitely couldn't hold it back, So he gonna fucking come out there, no matter what the weather was, man. He's gonna preach the name, He's gonna preach that like we should be preaching salvation, no matter what it is, And as you see now, we out here doing it, man.
Beautiful, man.
Hey, the spirit of the prophet is subject to the prophet. Hey, they were doing the same thing back then, getting their thickest garments, putting on whatever they had that kept them warm, just like we doing to this day. You know, I gotta go preach that word, right? I'm gonna put on whatever it is that I need to put on that's gonna ensure my you know, that won't compromise me to the cold that the words of the law may flow through me.
Over
You know,
in the old world too,
That's
where the
right.
weather is much more
That's-
harsher over on the other
Con.
side of the earth.
Well, when you go into the word winter, it actually means the wet season. When you look into the word winter, it means the wet season, which the winter is ice concealed, like air.
It's a form of water.
Yeah, the form of water, right? When
Solid
it's
form.
consoled
It's
or whatever,
solid.
consolid or whatever, man. So it means the wet season. When you
That's
look
right.
into the word winter, man. All right, go ahead.
You had a precept, right, brother? Go ahead.
All right, this bringing up Brother Kaya. We were saying earlier, like, hey, we come to this thing, hey, you gotta put in your mindset, hey, you gotta go through the works, man. You're
right.
death. All right, this Philippians 1 verse 29. For to you is given in behalf of Yahushua not only to believe on him, but also something for his sake. All right, hey, we come to this thing, hey, not only will be preaching the word, I'm saying Judah, I'm saying know your nationality and all that, but hey, you have to go through tribulations. All right, for
Right.
the Lord. All right.
And read it one more time.
That's Philippians 1 verse 29. For unto you is given in behalf of Yahushua not only to believe on him, but also suffer for his sake.
That's right. Now you gonna suffer in this thing, and it's just one of your things that you're gonna have to suffer.
In Sirach 2, when thou come to serve the Lord, prepare thy soul for temptation.
Furnace proved the potter's vessel. So the dead cold too. The
That's
ice
right,
the furnace is a furnace of fucking cold, man. All right, it's the season. It's the fourth and coldest season of the year, so called. Man, you got to deal with it.
Furnace of affliction.
Yeah.
Affliction goes in the middle.
Let me ask you this: how we gonna get into the New Year or the Passover? At least we go through the winter, man. It says the summer is past and we're not saved, man. Meaning what? The winter gotta come, man.
Got to.
We gotta deal with the winter. We not saved yet. If the summer passes up in the spring, all right, what there's the only thing behind that? The winter. We gotta deal with the winter, man. Go ahead, brother.
Yeah, another thing too, it also says in 2 Ezra 7, hey, you can't get through the danger set. How you go
Before you-
attain?
I'm bold now.
Yeah. Con, you got it.
Come,
You still hold it?
your pop.
I'm gonna let this brother go ahead and get his been holding.
There's 2 Timothy chapter 2, verse 3. It says, thou therefore endure hardness as a good soldier of Yahushua
As a what?
a good soldier.
Winter soldier.
That's right.
It's a David
Right.
Winter suit.
So you go into the word hardness in the online etymology, it says a difficulty of action or accomplishment.
Go ahead. Is this not a difficult action? You know?
This is also a part of the foolishness of preaching.
Beautiful.
Why would you guys go out there in this cold like this, man?
Why?
It look foolish, but this is a part of the preaching that the Lord talking about, man. No?
You understand what's at stake.
Yeah. Jacob Trump might be in the cold. What's going to be your excuse then? There's blood, guts, and ass out here. All right, people running for their lives, hollering, screaming. You're going to have to probably do that in the cold.
It's too cold
Some
to hide in the ditch.
Some brothers will be in the cold in Jacob Trump because you got the south, particularly warm, tropical climate. You got the up there, the birds up there in the north. It's they're in
Stay
the cold,
cold.
stay cold sometimes, man.
Over in Europe.
Yeah.
You see, pre-natal flight being in winter.
So
Why
got-
would the
all of
Lord
us,
say that?
yeah, all of us ain't gonna have that pleasure of being t-shirt and shorts or t-shirt and jeans and shit, you know? It is what it is.
You can bring your precept out, man.
Yeah. Okay. This is 2 Ezra chapter 7. I'm going to start at verse 6. This also is another thing. A city is builded and set upon a broad field and is full of all good things. The kingdom of heaven.
Right.
For we're diligently enduring all elements and afflictions for it. The entrance thereof is narrow and is set in a dangerous place to fall, like as if there were a fire on the right hand and on the left a deep water. Streets. And one only path between them both, even between the fire and the water, so small that there could but one man go there at once. If this city were given unto a man for an inheritance, if he shall never pass the danger set before it, how shall he receive this inheritance?
How can he receive, what prophets from the beginning of time have been, diligently putting their lives on the line, seeking for? How can a Summerlite, pretty much obtain that?
Hey, what you were talking about earlier, prove a friend. The Most High is proving us right now to see if
right.
we're worthy to be in that elect number.
Because it's no more proving grounds after this. This is the time where you got to put all your work in. Tickets are gonna be punched after this.
A lot of those t-shirt and fringes guys, you ain't gonna see them out here.
Never.
Man, you gotta look at this. You got an Edomite running in some booty shorts out here, but you Jakes can't come out.
Big ass knees, man.
And with Goliath 7 on too. So, go ahead and grab your precept, buddy.
Soft, man. We play football this fucking weather, man. We ran track in this shit.
Good.
This is 1 Corinthians 1, and I'm going to just get to the point, 27. But the Most High have chosen the foolish things of the world to confound the wise. And the Most High have chosen the weak things of the world to confound the things which are mighty.
That's right. Hey, we are weak right now. We have no power. All the only power we have is this word, which it is in society's eyes. In a worldly sense, we don't have no power. But in a spiritual sense, we understand. All right, we have the only power. But like it says the Lord have used the foolish things to confound the wise. In most men's eyes, this is a foolish act that we're doing. Okay, we putting ourselves at danger, as as they'll say. You got the C-19 and all that type of shit. Jake, afraid of those types of things. But we out in the elements, right? We out.
Being labeled a black identity extremist,
That's right.
Anti-Sim, domestic terrorist, all that.
Wisdom of Solomon 5 verse 4. We fools account his life madness and his end to be wild honor.
Hey, it says, hey, we fools have accounted his life madness. All right, and who are the fools? Those that have despised the laws, the heathen, all of these people who are outside of this spiritual temple. Okay? But read it one more time, brother. Babaki Shah.
It's wisdom of Solomon 5 verse 4. We fools account his life madness and his end to be without honor.
That's right. They don't see no honor within this act. These, there's several acts that we do that these people look at us as like we are, what are we doing out here? But in the end, what's going to happen? Read the next verse. Babaki Shah.
How is he numbered among the children of the Most High, and his lot is among the saints?
That's right. These are the different acts that ensure, okay, your position, that crown, those palms in your hand. As pursuant to 2nd Ezra, the 4th chapter. That's how those men got there. Going through the ugliness of the scriptures, the straight gate. It's an ugly trail, but it has beauty. But we addressing it as it is. All right, these different things that we go through is ugly, but at the end, all of that's gonna be wiped away from us. We're gonna be beautified at the end. The struggle will be beautiful. You want to make a point?
I would say, we are counted as underdogs, the elect.
That's right.
Underdogs.
That's right. You got it.
So 2 Corinthians 8, verse 2, in the NLT, it says,
Do like 5 more minutes.
it says, they are being tested by many troubles, and they are very poor, but they are also filled with abundant joy, which has overflowed in rich generosity. So we ain't get spirit preaching His word, even though it's cold. You know, brothers going through afflictions. When you come together and you fellowship and you talk about the kingdom, man, you have abundant joy.
Forget it all.
Right,
You
yeah.
you're literally in a bubble. We're literally in a bubble right now where everything else, the whole world is outside the bubble. We in our own world.
This the Lord's inside joke. You know, we have the Lord has allowed us to be able to understand and laugh at that joke. You know,
That's what foolishness is.
that's right.
It means secret.
Come.
Think about it. And that 1 Corinthians is a secret. Yeah. Good, you got it.
It's all a big inside joke.
That's
man.
what foolishness means.
Hey, you either gonna laugh with it, okay, or you gonna get laughed at.
You're gonna be the butt of the joke.
That's right.
Them elites just play the joke on you, all you people in society. All right, them being who they are, they made you niggas put masks on your face, man. Look stupid, kind of 6 feet apart. That's the biggest joke amongst the elites they can ever do. They sitting there, the rich echelons of them, they laughing at that shit, man. Look at what them niggas doing. They gave people Barack Hussein Obama. That's another big ass joke. All right?
The Edomites that gave you Trump.
No profit, man.
And the biggest joke of all is you got the Jamba Juice.
Oh yeah.
That's the biggest joke. Something that they clearly said, oh, this is experimental, but
You know, 350,000 of you have dropped cold dead, man. Behind that shit.
That's right.
You got that document died suddenly, man. But and you got that lady. What's her name? Remember that lady? Y'all can now. I still got the video. She the little fat white lady with the eyeglasses. You know what I'm talking about? Catherine Summers.
Well, her last name is Caitlin right now, but I know you're talking about.
Yeah,
Catherine.
I think Catherine Austin. I
Yeah,
forget.
Catherine Austin.
I think it's Catherine Austin.
Catherine Austin.
Yeah, man. It's like you said. This thing was set up. Ultimately, like you said, man, it's a sacrifice. It's a ritual to the upper echelon, man. To you people, man. All right, and that's why we have decided to make our sacrifice going to the Lord, man. We ain't sacrificing to man. We understand what comes with that, man. All right, our sacrifice gotta be spiritual. It gotta be upright. It gotta be holy, set apart, man. All right, and that's what we decide to do. And the elites know this sacrifice. They know what we sending up is a sweet savior to the Lord, man. They understand that because they know everything that they do is a what? Sacrifice.
They understand that that's necessary.
So our job when you're born on this earth is to sacrifice in some kind of way. You're going to be sacrificed. We all sacrificial to the Lord's will. Regardless, the wicked, the left-hand side, the right-hand side, we are all under the banner of the Lord, man. Under the banner of the Lord's sacrifice, man. All right, so we look, no people led to heart. Let me bring it out right quick. This is Isaiah 57:1. It says, the righteous perisheth, and no man led to heart. Because a lot of people don't put it in their mind that the righteous is perishing, man. Neither do they count. That's why they say they counted this man life madness, man.
Right.
It says, and merciful men are taken away, none considering that the righteous is taken away from the evil to come, man. So the righteous, merciful men are sacrificing so they could be taken away from the evil to come, man.
That's right.
That's the greatest sacrifice. All right. That's why we making our bodies a living sacrifice. All right. And ultimately our spirits is automatically a sacrifice to the Lord, man. So the next thing to do to make us whole is to what? Sacrifice our body, man. Yahushua did it in Isaiah 53?
53, yep.
Right? He physically sacrificed. Okay? You got it.
Hey, I was going to say, because what? This sacrifice trumps all other sacrifices.
Trumps them all, man.
You know? Those other sacrifices are to none effect unto this one, you know?
Yeah.
That's why we believe in it. That's why we're presenting our bodies as a living sacrifice. You know?
Which is your reasonable service, too. So we This our duty. So we don't look to profit on a Friday or in a month from a paycheck.
Right.
We look to get ours in the kingdom of heaven, man. So we know there's a weight. But the Lord ain't gonna keep his men waiting either, man.
Right.
All right. The Lord gonna make good on his word, man.
I would say we getting paid with mercy.
We getting paid with mercy right now, right? And raiment and food.
That's right.
Enough for today. Beautiful, brother.
That's mercy.
We get mercy is food and raiment to keep on talking about me, man. Keep on and waiting on me. Because we're not about to bear arms, man, and go against this devil. Our Lord gonna protect us. We're gonna preach the word, be instant in season, and when the Lord destroy this place, we're gonna pray for mercy and pray that he what? Hide us for a moment.
Right.
All right, till the indignation be passed, man.
We
Look
right
to
here
what?
for Marketal.
That's right.
They hope to be exempt from judgment, man.
That's it. Yeah, that the righteous man is what? Taken away from the merciful man, taken away from what? The evil to come, man.
Right.
The mark of the what, man? All right. The sure mercies of David. We looking for that. Okay? That's the only way out. Brother, it's only one way out. Like this is this.
Yeah.
This is when people transition from the flesh to their spiritual body, their earthly houses, they're gonna see that this was the only way out, man. If you was an Israelite,
Only thing that matters.
this was the only thing that mattered in life, man. So that's why we have what? Given up all our lives over into it, man. Well, you're gonna have to. And while you live, you can't give nobody power over this, man.
Right.
This have to have a power over you. It has to be a vibration, a spirit that rises over you every day, man, to want to do this, man. The Lord got to put his spirit on you, man. You got it.
Go ahead.
Y'all got it.
Go ahead, Kushal.
There's 2 Corinthians chapter 4, verse 17. I'm reading the NLT too.
Come.
It says, "For our light affliction, which is but for a moment, worketh for us a far more exceeding and eternal weight of glory." And in the NLT, it says, "For our present troubles are small and won't last very long, yet they produce for us a glory that vastly outweighs them and will last forever."
This fucking winter ain't gonna last forever, man.
That's right.
That's right. For a moment.
The Lord said in 2 Ezra 7, and 42, that this present life is not the end where much glory do abide, man. This is not it. Like this not the end. There's something that's what? There's way more that's after, man. Okay, so this present life, this present time, this present season right here, it's not gonna last forever, but we know that it's gonna spring up for us, man. At some point, man. You gotta go.
But yeah, go ahead and grab your backing y'all brothers up. When y'all mentioned that you could be a joke at the end of this, you gonna be a laughing stock at the Lord at the end if you don't get down with it, man. This is Proverbs 1:24. Because I have called and ye refused, I have stretched out my hand and no man regarded. But ye have set at naught all my counsel and with none of my reproof. I also will laugh at your calamity. I will mock when your fear cometh. Right. Hey, done. So, like I said, at the end, when all these, these famines, these plagues come through and you crying out to the Lord gonna tell you, hey, it's too cold. It's too cold. I ain't about to come and help you. You gonna call on the name and the Lord not gonna hear you, which is gonna say in verse 28. But you got it.
You good with that?
Yeah.
Hey, they gonna become a laughing stock. You want to make a point?
Yeah, I was gonna say, like y'all trying to literally say, hey, go to that lab 9, but cry later. So,
Right, brother. You could grab your precept here
And this backs up what the brother brought out.
Go ahead.
For those on the
I
left,
know him.
for the wicked jakes that didn't want to take heed to this word, they're gonna get that. They're gonna be made a laughing stock and a mocking to the Lord, and you're gonna come back with that eternal memorial of shame.
That's right.
That you bent the knee to Baal. You took the charagma. You were just weak for Esau. You were weak for Daddy. But for those that stood stiffly and did not bend the knee to Baal, did not bend the knee to the beast, his charagma, the image, all of that. Hey,
Let's do this. Let me it sound like a poem. Be like, let me stretch y'all out for a minute. Give you the history of New Orleans.
I seen them before.
Yeah,
I don't know comedians, but I don't really
Be on Instagram.
Yeah, that's the one that got killed.
Yeah.
Sure. That's the one that got killed by the road.
Hey, they're gonna get that. The elect are gonna get that eternal memorial. But this is 2 Esdras chapter 2, verse 42. And I, Esdras, saw upon the Mount Zion a great people, whom I could not number, and they all praised the Lord with songs. And in the midst of them there was a young man of a high stature, taller than all the rest, and upon every one of their heads he set crowns, and was more exalted, which I marveled at greatly. And of course, that young man of a high stature is speaking in Yahushua. So I asked the angel and said, Sir, what are these? He answered and said unto me, These be they that have put off the mortal clothing, and put on the immortal, and have confessed the name of the Most High. Now were they crowned and received palms. And they confessed the name of the Most High in the summer, the winter, the fall, rain, hail, sleet, and snow. No matter what the elements or situations they were dealing with in their personal life were, they still stood firm in the name of Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shah. Stood stiffly. Go ahead. Verse 46. Then said I unto the angel, What young person is it that crowneth them and giveth them palms in their hands? So he answered and said unto me, It is the Son of the Most High, whom they have confessed in the world. Then began I greatly to commend them that stood so stiffly for the name of the Lord. Stiffly again, for whatever came their way, hey, they stood stiffly for the name of Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai, for the testimony, and they ultimately received that big W. Personally being crowned by Yahweh Shai themselves and having that eternal memorial of righteousness. Something hey, no shame, no shame in the kingdom, all the tears being wiped away,
Right.
just being known as those men that again stood stiffly for the name of Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai, that elect number, which is once that takes place, Yahweh Shai Ratazah, y'all brothers, myself, and all your other sincere Akim are of that number. It's gonna make all this look like a bad dream, like nothing. When we see what we get for just doing what we're doing now, standing out in the cold haze, we're gonna feel like we didn't do enough. We didn't do enough for the Most High.
Facts. But that's all you have, brother.
Con.
You
That's it, yeah.
Con. Hey, we hope this video has been edifying. And before we get out of here, we want to give all glory, honor, and prayers unto
Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai Bahashem Rakawadash.
peace and salutations to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. And hey, shalom to the elect, man.
Shalom.
Abba Ball.
Abba Ball.
Abba Ball.
Abba Ball.
Abba Ball.
Abba Ball.
Kwam Yasharala.
Kwam Yasharala.